What's up?
Is up, guys? Happy Tuesday, gentlemen. How are y'all doing?
Live and kicking. Almost didn't make it.
Yeah, that was really last second. He literally jumped in the middle of the credits.
Yeah, I mean, I had it set up. Everything's good. Then all of a sudden, the USB whatever connection wasn't recognized, and I had to reconnect several times. But we got it. We're here. It's Monday number 2.
Yeah, Monday the sequel.
Yeah, exactly. Whew.
Oh,
Good to see you
things off, before we get started with the topic and everything, how you guys been doing? Like, Grant, what have you been up to, man? What did we miss from you this weekend?
Man, this weekend we were froze in. It has really turned off cold. Things are frozen up, and it's all over the place. I think we're supposed to be up to 50 Friday or Saturday, but then Monday or Tuesday be back down for like 20 as the high. It's just up and down.
Yeah, we're hanging with you. For us, it's cold. We've been in 40s and 50s the last few days, but Sunday night, I guess, new one blowing in. And Monday in the morning, wind chill's going to have it down in the teens. And Tuesday, they're talking about mixed precipitation, snow, sleet, whatever, and in the 20s. So, yeah, we're having winter 2.0. We had winter, and then it got nice here, right? 60s, 70s. And then we started a little bit of winter, and now Monday we start winter 2.0.
Right.
I don't understand this. Like, that was it. That was supposed to be winter for us. It's supposed to be over now. I'm ready for spring.
Nope. Yeah, Ben, it just kept cutting in and out like that, and then it kept saying that it was the USB wasn't recognizing the device and blah, blah, blah. But then all of a sudden it started working. So who knows?
What's up?
Yeah.
Aeon, we got, of course, Mr. Ben Corubius and Wild Japan in the chat. And we got Father Son Fishing, very first live stream, sir. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you for coming and joining us, man.
Yeah,
I like the sounds of that channel, Father Son Fishing.
Yeah, we're going to have to check them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, show.
Somebody, Grant, would you mind? Can you get the link for Father Son Fishing?
I got it right here. You want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah, let's drop it.
Got it already. All right,
What's up, Surviving Jay? Good to see you, sir. How are you doing? He's up there is North Dakota, right? You guys are at? I don't even like talking to you this time of year because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what you guys are having to go through.
All right. What part of the state are you in there, Father Son Fishing? Just kind of.
There is.
Are you in the States? I can't tell.
Their link is there.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
What part of the world are you joining us from?
South Dakota for Surviving Jay. Sorry, I got the wrong Dakota. It's Mike is in North Dakota, right?
Yes. Southern Louisiana. All right. That's where all the ducks are, apparently, in Southern Louisiana. I follow a Facebook group that has some collared ducks radio transmitted, and that's where they're all at in Southern Louisiana.
Tell you what, Louisiana, if you want to be outdoors fishing, hunting, and all that, Louisiana is a state for it. It is a state for it.
Last weekend, it was just about a week ago, I had to turn down a mega trip to Louisiana.
Oh.
And it was just a couple of days off, but the couple of days just completely threw my schedule out. And it was a big time, like camping out on a big 60-foot cabin cruiser for a weekend and just fishing redfish on the chandeliers for a couple of days. It hurts.
Right.
But it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that trip.
Do it.
I had a conflict, Ben. It was one I've actually been planning on doing. I was virtually signed up to do the whole thing. I had arrangements to have it all paid for and everything, and it happened to fall at basically it was like the first week that Rachel has off from school at the beginning of summer. She's been wanting me to take her to go see whale sharks, and this is like the only time we would have that opportunity to do, probably for the next couple of years. So we had already been planning on that week. I thought Louisiana was going to be in May. And it just, I mean, they were just like the exact same weekend, the only time we could do it. So I had to just flip a coin, you know.
Where are you going to see whale sharks?
Cozumel. We're not going to go in January like we normally do. We had to postpone that one for June because we are hopefully, and I didn't want to like get too deep into announcements or anything, but hopefully buying a house.
Oh shit! So
in a different
another
city.
house. I mean, are you gonna?
Cozumel.
No, we're looking. We found some acreage that we want out south of here, a little closer to Corpus, but more in the middle of nowhere. And we're gonna have to build the house. And I'm actually, Grant, like you're like a huge inspiration on that because I'm gonna be got a couple of acres and I'm gonna be having like a really nice garden and doing all of that.
Sweet.
Trying to maybe work out a deal where I can actually get enough acreage to hunt it. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hopefully it's got some water close by. That's our issue still is, waiting on a water well.
Yeah, that's we're going to have all of that built and put in. And I don't even know what the cost on any of this is going to be yet. We don't know, but it looks like it's going to be in our price range.
Nice.
Cool.
Hey, Janet.
That's always good.
Janet.
Well, good luck. I hope that all works out for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Any religious folks out there, if you wouldn't mind saying some prayers for me, like I don't like calling in favors, but I could definitely use them on this ordeal.
Heck yeah.
16 days, gentlemen. 16 days.
16. Cheers.
Yeah, actually, it's we're not even doing days anymore. We're doing hours.
Hours.
All right. Sweet. Now, 16 days is to the day that I'm officially retired. That will be my last day, 31 January. However, I have leave time that I'm using up. So, in all honesty,
don't listen to that. That's horse shit. He's phoning it in, is what he's going to do.
This coming Friday.
He's already done.
This coming Friday, I'm done. Thursday is my last day. I go turn in my laptop, some other equipment. Final out process on Thursday. Leave starts Friday, and then I'm on leave until I retire. So really, this Thursday is my last day.
Wow, man. That we are going to have a huge celebration for that one.
Shit.
So not next week. Or is it next? Yeah, not next week, but the week after. I need to check the calendar. That's probably what our live stream is going to be here. It's just going to be a huge celebration. We're gonna have to get like WTF Mike to host or something. Just really go like off the wall.
Say next week we should have a lot more people because TikTok will be gone, right? After Monday.
I don't know. They got a bunch of billionaires talking about buying it to save us. So
yeah, what's the over under on Elon and Mr. Beast making that purchase?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they bought it. Right?
They're talking about it.
Yeah, Mr. Beast said as soon as he announced that he should go ahead and buy it, he said he had multiple billionaires contact him. So I'm like, well.
Yeah, you know Elon was on that list.
I mean, he's got a TV show now on regular TV, Mr. Beast. So you figure if anybody can get something done, him and Elon Musk, come on.
Right. More money than they know what to do with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Save Twitter for the little people.
Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. Really, this is like shaping up either to be a banner year or the biggest fail of my life. So it's all or nothing on 2025 for me. I am not in the middle of nowhere enough.
You're in a small town right now.
Yeah.
You're not in the middle of nowhere yet. Yeah.
I will have to be planning. Like I'll be in one of those towns where I'll probably have like a thing of gas in the garage just in case, because we'll be far enough away from the gas station that it might be an issue.
Yeah, definitely need to buy one of those like 50 or 60 gallon, maybe the smallest like tank where it actually pumps. You hook it up to a battery and you can actually pump
yeah.
They
got weird rules on that one. I'll have to learn. I'd love to do that, but like I don't know. Maybe John, do you know anything about that? That red gas or something? Like you're only supposed to use it for farms. Is that something I
That's
could
the
use?
diesel, yeah.
Diesel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's red diesel for farm equipment. You get caught on a road with your truck using that stuff, you get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. So I don't know what the rules are. I'm gonna have to learn them, but I'll have to do something. I'll have to be prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that generator out this weekend, I think, and fire it up because I ain't messed with it in a while. You know how generators are. You don't mess with them for a while, and all of a sudden.
Yeah, actually, I just bought one, and I haven't even used it yet, so I don't know, but I need to know.
Yeah, you need to operate them. You need to make sure the gas don't go bad. So you got to burn them.
Speak of the devil.
There he is. You did,
Mike.
You said his name, and there he is.
Yeah, I was just talking about you. All good things. I definitely was not cussing you out behind your back.
Yep.
How would you feel about hosting a celebration for John's retirement? We need something that's really off the hook.
Yeah, but I'm old, so it can't be late. I just turned 60 last week.
So it has to start at like 3 p.m, and you can only go for 45 minutes.
Right, exactly, and I'll be done.
Yeah, it's showing lows in the 20s for you, John.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yeah, I had a fire in the fireplace last week. It got down to like 31. I went ahead and fired up the fireplace. It was more just because it's nice to have a fire going than it was. We didn't need it. You know what I mean? But it's nice.
Hey, Edward. Good to see you, sir.
What's up?
How are you doing, man? How's the? I haven't gotten any notifications on content, dude. What you been up to? That's all I needed to hear. Okay. We'll talk. It's going to be a brunch party, so bring your mimosas. Bloody Marys.
That's perfect. Negative 28, Mike.
North Dakota, negative 28.
See, our wind chill is going to be in the teens, which is bad for Texas, but negative 28. Whew. No thanks.
It's regular 28. I'm reading it wrong because I'm blind. It's regular 28.
Yeah, we're showing 31. Feels like 25 now, but it's supposed to be 13 first thing in the morning.
Ugh.
Yeah, I actually I won't be that hard to find. I'm gonna be. It's weird. I'm gonna be closer to the highway, but more in the middle of nowhere. So not as hard to find. It'll be all right.
You'll still be on the way to Corpus.
Yep. Yeah, I'll still be on the way. And it'll be faster for me to get to Corpus. It'll shave 10 minutes off the trip. Negative 14. No, thank you.
No, you can keep that.
Yes, excellent.
Oh
People falling into the lake. There, dude, that's viral.
Yeah, that's content.
Adventure. Yeah, that is.
That needs to be a part of your video, 3 shorts, a blog post. Yes, that is exactly what it is. The little town that I'll be moving to just got a stoplight, which is a little aggravating, not gonna lie. It's for all the right reasons, I suppose.
Kind of like All Gray up in Michigan.
Kind of like, I think All Gray's bigger, but yeah, kind of like that. All Gray's prettier though. It's basically like a road that crosses the highway. What's up, Mosier boy? How are you doing, sir? Been a minute.
Hey, Mosier. Yeah, been a while, Mo.
Wacky rig. Gentlemen, is it worth it?
I've seen plenty of folks use it and catch bass. I don't know. I've never done it, so I can't say if it's better than any other way, Carolina rig, worm, whatever. But yeah, I've seen people use it. They make special hooks for it now and all these gizmos. And basically it's just a worm, a plastic worm hooked in the middle and fish like that instead of running them up on the hook. So, but I've seen people be successful. So I would just, if you're trying out new techniques and want to give it a try, I say do it.
I'll say some of the bass fishing I've seen my brother-in-law do, and he is a really, really good bass fisherman. and he doesn't do a wacky rig, but he does a Carolina primarily. But he kind of fishes it in the way that would work really well for a wacky rig. Like he lets it go to the bottom, and then he just wants it to do just a little. You know what I mean? He wants just the most gentle motion for ultra clear water. That's what he does, and he makes me look stupid bass fishing. Him and Grant, love your insight on that as well, because the two of you are the two that just really put me in my place with that.
You know, we got that wacky rig tool from Jerry there at Fishing Complete Inc. And I tried it one time and didn't have any luck. And that's the only time I tried it. I need to try it again.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah.
I would love to see you make that video, like you doing wacky rig versus Carolina versus Texas rig, whatever your options are.
Yeah, I've never done Carolina rigging. Never.
I've really taken up Carolina rigs with what we do here.
Right, for deep. Yeah, we just don't have the deep here. Yeah. Speaking of deep, I don't know if you want to lead that right into the Florida banning bottom fishing or not.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a great segue. It's just been a long day. I completely missed it. Sorry.
I missed it too.
You nailed it, though. Like, chef's kiss on your delivery. So, yeah, topic of conversation for tonight, guys. And let's be vocal about this. Let's get some words out there. Let us know your feelings. So, let me pull up the thing here so that I can be exact about it and not be lying about what this whole thing is. NOAA has proposed a secretarial amendment that would close all bottom fishing in Northeast Florida from December through Florida. That's the Atlantic coast. So they're basically, you want to break this thing down simple, they're shutting down bottom fishing. So that's red snapper, that's grouper, probably some other guys. It's probably like going to shut them down on mangroves and I imagine lionfish and some other stuff. But they are shutting that down for 3 months in return, in exchange for like 9 days added to the snapper season. And this is going to piss some people off. What are your thoughts? John, you've been to Florida. You fished over there. What are your thoughts?
I just don't understand I didn't read the whole story. What is their justification? Are they saying that they're just the amount of fish, there's less fish or something? Or
no, you know what's ridiculous? So here's part of the thing that people are like, and I don't see how this thing can pass, but it's in the news. It just got announced today. So check this out. Snapper are considered overfished and undergoing overfishing designations. So it's not that they're rare, it's that they are protected. They're limited in the amount that you're allowed to take because of these designations. They are removing those designations so that they are no longer considered overfished and undergoing overfishing, whatever. But in order to do that, you're simply not allowed to fish for them for a quarter of the year. And then the rules for fishing have not changed. You just added a couple of days to the actual season for snapper and shut down everybody else.
So you're saying we don't want anybody to catch snapper during that time, but we're going to ban a type of fishing that is fishing for more than just snapper.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're shutting down, like grouper's a big one. They're shutting down on grouper. And this is after they just recently allowed people to start, taking Goliath grouper.
Right. And all the different snapper that are plentiful, according to them, they just shut it all down because of the red snapper, but we'll give you a few more days. That sounds asinine to me.
Yeah, nothing makes sense.
Florida, man. Ben, that's my answer on that. Florida. It's not even Florida. This is NOAA. So this is now. So NOAA is the National Oceanic thing.
Atmospheric Administration.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
And I thought snapper. Okay, so snapper was being handed back to the states like a year or two ago. They were handing control of that. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but they handed control of snapper regulations back to the states so that we could all figure out our own rules.
In the state waters only.
In state waters, in state waters. So I guess this is kind of like a little bit of a power play on NOAA, like taking control back. Like they'll say you can make all the snapper regulations you want. We're just going to shut down bottom fishing entirely.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds un-American.
Yeah, it's a weird one, man. And it's important. Like, I know this is Florida, and so like the majority of us are not in Florida, but I mean, this extends. So this is NOAA. So this is national U.S. And so it's very easy that this could, if it passes, it could expand to the rest of us.
They can't do that in the Gulf of America.
That's right. That's right.
So for the record on that, I've seen people talking about that.
Yes, they've been talking
I want to
about
go on record. I like the Gulf of Mexico. I like keeping it that way personally. Like that sounds more exotic.
I think
somebody
Trump's
said Gulf
gonna
of
make it
Texas.
the
I kind of like that.
Gulf of America.
With no A, just America.
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 You got to say it like how Grant did. America.
America.
That's right.
Oh, hey, dude, we got everyday beach life. That's my boy. How are you doing, man?
So, what our problem is in this argument is I don't know anybody who's on that side. We have nobody to argue with.
No, you're right. This is more, I guess, of I forget what that's called, like an informational piece, because there's not going to be any argument here.
Here's what we need to do in the future, Stanley. When we get an article like this, try to find somebody from NOAA or something like that, and ask them to come on so that they could talk to us about it, and then we give them a verbal beatdown during the show.
There's no way. There's no way those dudes. They know what's coming. There's no way, dude. And Sammy,
America.
I want to have a conversation with you about snapper. That's all I got to say. I don't have a means of like being straight up saying like, let's go do this. I don't have a means of doing that. But I would, if an opportunity presents itself to get you out onto some snapper, you have my word. I'll get you taken care of on that. You would be a lot of fun to go out and get some snapper with. Yeah, okay, so they did their own management system for snapper. Florida's methods weren't super accurate. I don't think that's it. I think that Florida is just like the proving grounds for regulation. It's like if we're going to introduce a rule, let's do it in Florida because they all pass, or you know what I mean? Like,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to find out. It's going to be an interesting one. And anybody who's watching this after it's no longer live, getting in on this conversation, please. This is a little bit of a hot button topic. And if you leave us a comment in the description of this video, not the description, but if you leave us a comment on this video, I would very much like to personally address each and every comment, and we'll get them out there. Let's do hashtag Amendment 59. And let's get like if there's any word to be gotten out about this, let's do it.
I like that. Hashtag Amendment 59. Yeah, Florida, they do, like over Atlantic side of Florida, they have a size limit for mahi-mahi, and in the Gulf, there's no size limit for mahi-mahi. So there are some regulations along the east coast of Florida that aren't applicable to the west coast. I think that one makes Florida a little bit challenging to fish, right? Because you got to know in the area you're fishing, you might have different rules. If you're in the Everglades, there's different rules for fishing than there are in other areas in the Keys and stuff like that. So I think you really got to be on your P's and Q's. Gives them a lot of firepower for the folks who are checking you out when they check your boat and see what you're catching.
Edward, I apologize. I saw you say that a second ago, and I apologize. It kind of like got messed up in the chat and everything. Wildfires, that's all California, which is like another country. And I don't know, do we have any California people in here right now? If we do, I want to tell you straight to your face that you are in our prayers. But yeah, that's not affecting us. That's 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, because me and Stanley are in Texas and Grant's up there in Illinois. So,
and those California people, they kind of tend to keep to themselves. We don't see too many of them in here.
No, we don't. And I think the time difference and all that probably affects that as well. Gunpoint Llama, what's up?
Yeah, I've never been to California. I've never been to California. Probably never will.
It's really pretty.
In it, but I have been a couple times.
It's really pretty. Some of those there, the PCH, it's super expensive. Get ready to, pay, I don't know, $12 a gallon for gas, but really, really pretty, man. The Pacific Coast is gorgeous. It's the people tend to be a little weird.
Yeah. There are like hillbillies, country folk, small town folk in California. They're just far outnumbered by the folks who live, the urban life, and those are the ones that vote and make all the rules. And so there are some people that live there, unfortunately, that can't, make their voices heard. I think what's going on with these fires, there's a lot more scrutiny now on the political aspects of California. I'll say that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's a lot like Illinois. Chicago
Yeah.
Gets all the votes and all the political stuff. So
we got Andrew Barry. Hey there, welcome to the stream, man. Getting a little caught up on some chat here. Can I bomb 8 ounces and bait from the beach still? What beach are you talking about? But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now I will say that's going to require probably a pretty stout rod. All my surf rods are rated for 8 ounces total, and I put that to the test every single time. But I've also broken them.
I think he's talking about because of that Florida no bottom fishing rule.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I didn't thought of that. I was thinking strictly going out on the boat, no bottom fishing.
That can't be the same stuff. So if you can get in a red snapper off the beach, and that's a super tough call, but if you can do it, does it count? I'm going to count it. I'm going to say yes. You go right ahead.
So I'm looking at that article a little further down. 55 species will be closed during that time period. Snapper, grouper, jacks. That include jack crevalle, sea bass, porgies, triggerfish, hogfish, tilefish, grunts. I mean, wow. Basically, they're saying don't go fishing off the east coast of Florida.
They are really shutting it down. I mean, you're talking tilefish. I know it's a little bit different ballgame, but that is a deep water fish, so they're covering a lot of territory with this rule.
You're a charter. You have a charter boat. You take out 15, 20 people to bottom fish. That's your livelihood. Now you're unemployed for however many months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not going to be.
That's far-reaching. Yeah, that's messed up.
That is messed up, actually. That's a heck of a point, Andrew. Thank you.
There's got to be a better way.
Yeah. One of my friends cut his trip to California short due to it, and due to the fires, and flew back to Hawaii.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's got to be like $2,500 worth.
I do have family that lives, a sister that lives in California, but they're in Northern California, so they're away from all this stuff.
I find the fire thing interesting. Most of the time you get a major fire, it seems to go worldwide, whereas the only Australia fire I remember being worldwide was in 2020. Yeah, you guys are pretty separated. I got some buddies that I was working with during the pandemic out of Australia, and man, that was a different ballgame for you guys than it was for us.
Yeah, father-son fishing. I don't know. I haven't seen anything where it specifies. I would assume they mean when you're fishing around the reefs and stuff, but again, don't assume nothing. I guess.
Well, and some of those species, grunts.
Yeah.
I didn't see yellowtail. I imagine yellowtail snappers on that list, but grunts, tilefish, or triggerfish, those are some inshore species. So those are going to be guys that you catch at any reef, right off the beach. So no, I don't think it means casting off the beach, but it still does. Maybe if it's shutting down those specific species, then yeah, it kind of does shut you off the beach, unless you're going for
shark.
Shark. Even the sharks are protected over there. You can't take those.
Yeah, certain ones. Yeah. Yeah,
they're a lot more restrictive on sharks than we are. Isn't that unfortunate? I like NOAA. Like, I like that we have NOAA, but this is
I don't
dumb.
know. Is it another one of those government agencies that needs to be slimmed down a little bit?
Yeah, it needs to undergo the Doge experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This site I'm looking at, it says that they're taking public comments until March 17th. So make sure you let them know.
Yeah, especially if you're in Florida or have any interest in fishing the east coast of Florida. That's crazy.
Do you have a link for that, Grant? By chance?
I can snag that.
Yeah, share that.
It's the
That's
fishing
interesting.
tackle retailer is
See, so that would be somebody who opposes this stuff because, again, it's going to affect them too. For 3 or 4 months, nobody needs to buy any fishing tackle.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that entire section of the state.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, their freshwater is
shot.
a little different than their inshore. They could maybe go for like peacock bass and stuff, right? Tarpon.
Certain areas,
is
yeah,
that-
southern eastern Florida, but you get up to central Florida on the East Coast, you don't have peacock in that area.
Thank you, Grant. So yeah, I'm pinning it. Man, take a moment. Go let your voice be heard on that. This is something that, I don't know if we have anybody from Florida in the chat right now, but if you're watching this after the fact and anybody who does any kind of fishing and doesn't want this to affect future propositions in your state, you should probably go take a moment to let your voice be heard.
I kind of agree with Saltwater 247 there. Maybe NOAA shouldn't be involved in managing the fishery, right? Maybe that's something for the experts. Let Florida manage theirs, let Texas manage theirs. So,
yeah, I mean, I agree. I thought that was already summed up. I thought we already took care of that last time we had.
State water versus federal water stuff, the 9 mile mark.
Yep.
But this doesn't say, it's ambiguous. It doesn't say if they mean just in federal waters or not. Because then if it's just federal waters, then yeah, you're fishing from the shore. You can fish all you want. You got 9 miles. You can fish near shore in a boat and still be good. But if it's Florida waters, state water and federal waters, then yeah, you really can't fish for much.
Mm-hmm.
See, Gunpoint says it's so wild hearing about all these seasons for fish. Iowa has literally no seasons for any fish. Every fish is open season. The only one I can think of is paddlefish on the Missouri River.
Yeah, I think the only season we have is trout.
Yeah, well, we got flounder now. We got a season for flounder, and snapper, red snapper, and state water sometimes gets shut down, but typically it's open all year.
Yeah.
But then catfish
and
bass,
well,
all that's open all the time.
Yeah, to be fair, freshwater's a little bit different.
Yeah, a lot different.
I don't know what our regulations are for freshwater here, honestly. No season. You guys do things different. So this dude, I woke up this morning. I jumped into the Premier Fishing and Hunting Discord server, which there is a link in the description down below. If you're not a member, you probably should be. But the first thing I do is I go check the Discord server this morning when I wake up, and he's posting pictures of a spider the size of his hand hanging out in his bedroom.
Oh, shit.
I missed that. I hadn't been on Discord.
Not appropriate, sir.
All right, Tug, I'm going to
What's up, Tug?
put a link to your channel in the
Hey, that's
chat
cool.
here. I do enjoy.
Oh,
catfishing,
dude,
watching
13 subscribers to live stream. Yeah, I'm all about it. So, do we have a link coming up right here? Anybody?
put it in. There
Dude,
it
let's
is.
jump on this guy. Get this guy live.
Heck
All
yeah,
about
yeah,
that, man.
yeah.
So yeah, it's pinned. The pinned comment right there is for Tug Drug.
Tug Drug, what part of the world are you fishing in?
Looks like the U.S. Got some nice flatheads, Some smallmouth bass there. I'm just looking at the thumbnails.
Yeah, kind of looks maybe northeast.
Maybe.
So you got to have 50.
All he has is shorts, though. He hasn't done any full videos.
So you have to have 50 subscribers now to go live. Is that what it is?
I don't know. He's at 37, it says. And
Look at that flathead, man.
Drill count.
Big old fish. Well, you got me.
Saskatchewan River. Susquehanna River. Big fish is 45 pounds. That's a big one.
Whoo. Nice.
It is for me still. And, well, for me, you know what? I guess if I lived on the coast, I would probably do very little freshwater fishing. But since I'm 2.5, 3 hours away from the coast, if I want to go a quick, easy fishing trip without having to stay somewhere overnight and all that, freshwater's right, down the street from me. So I'll definitely always freshwater fish. And then I love crappie fishing, right? So I'll always freshwater fish. Go up to Michigan. We got a little house up there. Walleye, all that's fun.
Yes. I'm going to add to the mix on that and say that I spend all my free time out at the beach. I have thousands of hours out on the coast, out offshore, doing saltwater stuff. And I only recently was able to start doing just the most minimal amount of freshwater fishing. And that's typically when I go to Wisconsin or when I go to Michigan with these guys or something. And now, like that stirred a real passion for it because it is an entirely different experience. And I want to say it's easier. It's not that it's easier, but it's like if you go to the beach, you're going to get sunburned, you're going to get windburned, you're going to be soaking wet the whole time. You can do freshwater fishing, and not that it's easier, but it's not as draining of an experience, I guess is the best way to put it. And not to say that you don't go through all of that, but long story short, like I've really gotten the bug for like crappie, even bluegills and stuff like that. Trout, I haven't even got one, but just the experience of going out there and doing that, I have fallen in love with it recently. So
yeah, and I do way more freshwater than salt. I've only been saltwater once off of Savannah, Georgia, and once with these guys down there off Padre Island.
Yeah, when you guys coming down again?
Yeah.
We'll see.
At some point here, we're going to have our little chat about the whole Michigan run in the summer again. That needs to happen.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon I'll be staying up there for longer periods of time since I'm going to be retired.
And
the wife's not, right? The wife's still got and I got that brand new granddaughter, so.
Mm-hmm.
You got that. So Tug's out of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it looked kind of northeastern-y.
And we got Kirk Allen Outdoors Adventures. Good evening, sir. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. New sub.
Yep. We'll pop over there and look at Kirk Allen's channel.
Kirk Allen was the first Superman.
Really? That was the name of the first Superman?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jumping in with
Kirk, where are you fishing out of?
What's up, Monica? Happy birthday, Mark.
Hey,
Cheers.
Mark, Monica. Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Stuff. Tutorial. I like that. You sound like me, Kirk, as far as having to do tutorials on installing new fishing stuff because boats break and you bust out 1,000 and you put new stuff on them. And
he's out of New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. All right.
Gunpoint. If we get things together, if we don't get things together, that's fine too. You make your way down to South Texas and I will do everything in my power to get you some good fish. Like it's all weather dependent. I'm trying to get Grant into my goal is to get Grant a good shark, and I haven't done that yet. But
one of these days,
I promise you, I will put in solid labor doing everything I can to get you into some solid fish.
Yeah, hopefully one of these days I can get on Thrill Ride with you or Aquaholic. Is that still a possibility? We hadn't talked about that lately. Are you still?
The Aquaholic is getting retired, guys.
You're gonna sell it?
Probably,
You
yeah.
gonna do any more runs before you do?
One last time, and I'm going to go back down to something I can. When I'm retired, I want to just go out and go and fish on something. Aquahawk's not that boat. You got a crew to operate the Aquahawk, put it in, all that. So we've learned our lesson. That is not the boat for us. It's a great boat, and I think it'd be for somebody who's going to be a guide down there or something, wants an offshore guide. Perfect boat for that. So, but that's not going to work out for me now.
Gotcha.
8 more. All right, man.
Almost there, man. So close. I've got some other accounts that I work with. I'll be jumping in on that and helping you out after the stream, Tug.
I like fishing more than Mark too. Oh,
yeah.
A little smack. I was gonna
So
go,
Monica, have you ever caught a shark?
She's gonna go ice fishing, Stanley. You should be jealous.
No, of ice. Well, I
you
am
wanted to
a
try
little.
You said you wanted to try it.
I do want to try it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I want to try it once. Like
Grant,
I got to
have you
get
been
under
ice
my
fishing?
boat.
I have not been ice fishing.
I'm the only one on here that's been ice fishing.
It just doesn't get like it's froze up right now, but
You fall
I
through.
wouldn't want to stand on it. Definitely wouldn't want to drive on it.
Yeah. Well, look, my one time ice fishing, I'm in Michigan and Au Gray, me and my bucket, and I walk out on the ice with the wind blowing across. I sit on this bucket after I cut the hole in the ice, trying to fish, and froze to death and swore I would never do it again, and I never have since then.
Yeah, that's not the experience that I'm signing up for on
That's
this.
not
I'm
how they
looking
do it now. They got these nice big shanties with
Yeah,
heaters and
that's-
bars and jacuzzis
Yeah,
and stuff. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been crappie fishing in January, February, where the water freezes at the end of your eyes on your fishing pole. You know, I had to break the ice out of that. Is that? I don't think that's considered ice
That's
fishing.
close.
Though.
I've had water freeze in the boat on the floor, and it's
What?
split.
No!
So that's almost like ice fishing.
Screw that. I have ice in my drinks.
That's ice fishing in Texas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It is that time, guys. We got to take a look at some pictures.
Let's do it.
We have got to pick. Well, we got to add somebody to the 2025 Wall of Fame for the Premier Fishing Hunting Discord server. We have not done that yet, and it's a little bit lacking right now. So, guys, this is our. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry.
Well, look at you.
I know, right? These are our photographs of the week provided by the Discord server. Jump in there. We got the link in the description down below. Come on, have some fun with us, and let us share in these experiences along with you. Kicking things off, we got Big Hit, Toucher, Eclipse, and Wild Japan. Check out those lures that Wild Japan's shopping for, their little cell phones.
I did see those in the server.
Huh. That's crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
2022, huh?
I've heard.
See, you ain't been back in
lately.
2 years. That means it's not that fun. That's the way I see it.
Oops.
Oh. Sorry about that. You should take something to cook the fish with. You should take whatever you need to catch the fish, depending on where you're at. And,
You need a cell phone to watch Stanley Orchard videos.
and a tent and satellite service so that you can upload right away, go live while you're on the island.
Oh yeah, going live. That would be
cool.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Hard but cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people don't do it.
Yeah. Thank you for laughing at that because I really don't like the shameless self-plug. That's not what I was trying to do.
After he puts his own picture up on the screen.
Yeah, right? Like I had to go like full face on the introduction. Like a tool.
Oh, man.
Check that out. He got himself a kitty cat.
Truman WV, that's not West Virginia, is it? Or maybe, I don't know.
Oh, that's where they're at, West Virginia.
Look at the snowy mountains back there. Holy crap. That is a big kitty cat. The one in the tree looks little. But the one down on the ground with them, that's a big one.
They treat a couple, and I think that was the one that they took.
Yeah, the one in the tree looks young.
Yeah, it looks like almost a cub.
A little mad for me.
You just shot
A
my
lot of work getting after those hounds and falling and getting there in time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you could go live the whole time. It's all about just being active and talking on the camera and stuff like that. Personally, what I like to do, my approach, go film my video, go film everything that I need, and then it's live after that so that you kind of kill two birds, you know what I mean? Like you want to be able to get your video. There's two completely different things of value on it. That's my 2 cents.
Bring a generator or something to keep everything charged.
Yeah, right. Pretty much. One of those little solar things or something. Says news that the school shut down for a day because they spotted a mountain lion. But oh, you got me. Get out of here, Edward.
The same people that shoot a cow thinking they're deer hunting. There we go.
Lizard guy he was slaying it this week. He went all big hit savage on us.
That trout is fat. For its length. Get him, boys. Nice crappie, too. Another big squid. I think we saw a big squid last week, too, didn't we? Last week or week 4?
Yeah, that was the lizard guy. He's been back out at it. Hey, JNC. Good to see you guys. How you doing, man? He's got a video out now he just put out this week.
Cool.
Nice first crappie through the ice, gunpoint llama.
Mm-hmm. Big hit, managed to get himself a couple. Yeah. Pickles and Bailey were both getting into some waterfowl.
Look at all the birds, Grant.
Yeah. Where's he at? In the south.
Grant's getting mad.
You got a blue-winged teal up there.
I can hear it in the voice. I don't have to see your face on here. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah. I haven't shot a blue-winged teal in years. He's got to be in the south. Yeah, he's in Florida. Florida or Louisiana, one.
So he can do that, but he can't fish for snapper.
Not
Good job, Pickles. Very nice. Good shooting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, some good one, boys.
There's some grouse. I haven't seen grouse in a while. I used to hunt
I was
those
going to
when I
say
was
the
in
same
Michigan.
thing. It's been a minute.
Nice, Bailey. Are those the first grouse ever shown on the show?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Have you seen the Wall of Fame? We have like 3 years of that now. I guarantee there's some grouse on there.
There should be. I just don't remember them.
And I really appreciate this. Did you see the little tag on Wild Japan's photo?
Yeah.
That is next level, sir. And I'm going to be. I will give you full credit. I am going to do that in a video where I'm going to have my daughter holding the fish for me.
There you go, Grant. He's rubbing it in, Grant. Still got 2 more weeks.
Yeah, we've still got till January 28th. We've actually got a permit the 24th, 25th, and 28th.
It don't help when there's no ducks, huh?
Well, we'll see. If it thaws out, we'll have some ducks back.
All right, good. Well, I hope you do.
Yeah, if it thaws out. Or if I can get one of my buddies that get Clint, if I can get him to go out on the river. I just don't like going to the river by myself, and Janet doesn't like the river at all. So,
yeah. I don't blame you on that. Moving water, man, that's scary stuff, especially in the cold.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. My sentiments exactly.
Oh man, nice.
Give Noob and Vestuvian.
Give Noob, you're like, okay, that's cold water fishing. And Vestuvian's got that nice crappie, the sun shining on him.
Yeah, that's a Texas boy.
That looks much better.
He looks like he's about to take off that jacket and get a little sweaty.
Right. Nice crappie. Nice pictures. All the pictures are nice pictures.
You know what's funny? So I grew up, surfing was my thing, and surfed in a couple of different countries, and I was pretty darn good at it for a while there. I do not mind 15-foot waves. I can handle 15-foot surf. But a moving river, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't want to be anywhere near moving water in a river. And my brother-in-law is the exact opposite. He's like, I'll handle, like, he doesn't want to be in the river either, but he'll take the river over, 10-foot surf any day of the week. All right, gentlemen, this is it. Everybody in the chat right now, this is our 2025 Wall of Fame. That is Fish Guy Josh, and we need, he needs a little company. Our options this week are Gib Noob with that nice pike, Bestuvian with that crappie, and of course, Truman with the kitty cats. Cast your votes now and let us know who needs to be added to the 2025 Wall of Fame.
Well, I'm voting because I just haven't seen that here, so I'm going with the kitty cat.
Interesting choice. Got to write everything down here real quick because I still take all my notes on a piece of paper. I've not
seen a mountain lion on here yet.
I'm going to say the same on that myself, actually. I don't know that we have one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Very nice mountain lion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I got old and fat, and so surfing's not the same experience for me now as it used to be. Back in the day, I wasn't too bad at it, though. I wasn't good, but I wasn't bad.
Those are all good pictures there. That crappie's a great picture.
Gunpoint, I respect that, sir. I would dearly love to see. We need some. You got to think about this. This is 2025. This is the whole year Wall of Fame. Which, as much as it sucks, I think we need some ice photos in there. I'm not gonna knock that down.
If you're gonna get them, this is the time of year to get them.
Yep, exactly.
1, 2, 3.
I think Ben was saying "bless you" to Janet. He could probably hear her sneezing in the background.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Thank you.
Bless you, Janet.
6, 1, 2. Yeah, get your votes in, folks. It's right now.
Yep, you got about 30 more seconds.
David Martin did tell me I sent him shared the link with him for the stream, and he said he couldn't he's on the cruise ship. He can't get on a live stream.
Oh,
what?
Man.
Gosh, man. On his way to Puerto Rico, or he might be around Puerto Rico now.
Well, pinkies up, Mark.
All right.
Puerto Rico self.
David Martin.
Oh, we can. David Martin. Sorry, David Martin. Mark. I'm drinking whiskey tonight. I'm used to drinking something a little lighter. Sorry.
That sounds like a good birthday party. Gunpoint. Pike, perch, and walleye.
Yes, sir.
On my retirement date.
That's going to be a good day. We're going to have a retirement party for John in the stream following whichever day. Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. So we'll have a little birthday thing in there for you too. Nice.
35-inch, yeah. And remember, when you go on the server to post these pictures, and there's big fish, right? You get to win big fish, so you got to post it with like a ruler or a tape or something beside it, so they can tell how big it actually is. And Stanley said they're not taking.
Yeah, if you get a big one, make sure to get the tape on there, because a server record, you could lose the contest right now, and if you get a server record, you're still going to get on the board.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but as for this week, guys, I think we have ourselves a bit of a landslide winner, and it is not undeserved. Truman, congratulations, man! You got yourself an awesome. Catch. You are a very welcome addition to the Wall of Fame. Looking forward to seeing more from you in 2025, and also Gib Noob, Bestuvian. You guys deserve a huge pat on the back for some awesome catches, some great photos. Looking forward to seeing more from you guys too. Special thanks to the waitlisters who contributed just a ton of photos this week. Big Hit, Lizard Guy, Gib Noob, Wild Japan, Pickles, and Bailey. Thank you guys so much.
Nice
Before
work.
we end this whole thing, everybody in the chat, it is that time, especially this time of year. We all need to get outdoors and get a little bit of fresh air, especially with this frigid 60-degree cold temperatures that we're suffering through. So what are your plans for this weekend, and what can we expect to see from you when we do this all over again next weekend? While you guys are telling us that, gentlemen, what are you guys going to be doing?
I'm going to be grinding some more venison. That's about, and watching playoff football for the weekend.
Yeah, you can see I'm doing
They're done. I'm Broncos fan. They're done.
I'm enjoying my last moments of it here.
Grant, what are you doing?
Grant, what you got coming up, man?
I'm going to try to go hunting Saturday morning somewhere. It's supposed to be raining.
That's what I wanted to hear.
It's supposed to be raining Friday night, Saturday morning, be 50 degrees. So at least it should be thawed out.
Nice.
We'll see. And then it's supposed to be back down into the teens Monday morning. So up and down, back and forth.
Nice.
But yeah, I've been out to the farm a couple Saturday and Sunday mornings and sat in the layout blind with my Canada goose and speckle belly decoys and had some Canadas somewhat close, not anything close enough to shoot at, but man, there's so many snow geese just right across the river over in Kentucky. I mean, just if not thousands, tens of thousands of snow geese just
crazy
right across the river. I can see them flying around, but
that's crazy.
One of these years we'll have some food and a duck hole and a pond, and it'll be on.
Yeah,
it's close enough. Sure. It's in the right spot. We just got to get it. Just got to get it built.
It's gonna be sweet.
I wasn't going to do anything. I mean, it was my plan just to like veg out and do nothing. And then at the very start of the stream, Grant was like, "Oh, you ought to go live. It's been a minute since you've been live." And I was like, you know what? I had so much fun when I did that.
I caught the New Year's morning stream, and the next day too. I think you caught a fish in both streams. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm like 4 for 4 on fishing trips right now, not getting skunked, and I want to maintain that record, but at the same time, like I have a little bit of apprehension about going out and doing some fishing, but going live, I had a lot of fun with that. So I'm seriously considering that now after you told me that. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, the connection was good. Your hoodie with the mic in there was keeping the wind noise down.
Oh, I'll need to check the wind. Yeah, I have some ideas on that because that audio I wasn't fond of, but I want to fix it. I want to work on it, and the only way to do that is to get out there and do that. So
yeah, exactly.
Practice what I preach. Need to get out there and do it. So guys, It is that time. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us tonight. We appreciate seeing you. Stay warm, stay safe, but also at the same time, get out there and go have yourself a wonderful weekend. We look forward to seeing everything that you got for us when we do this all again next week. And we hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one, guys.
Peace out.
Great week.